New trim level alert. This is a 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo, and we have it here today in Opal White Pearl paint with amber brown interior. Let's talk about this. Extra performance, upgraded luxury, upgraded technology when it comes to this new Tiguan trim. Let's see what it's all about for the 2026 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Volkswagen Brandon, where I'm here with the new SEL R-Line Turbo when it comes to the Tiguan for 2026. This is a new trim level, and this is our second SEL R-Line Turbo, as our first one was in sandstone, that newer paint when it comes to the Volkswagen lineup. Now, with that said, we have it here today in Opal White Pearl with amber brown. Gorgeous spec when it comes to this setup. And with the turbo, if you guys don't know much about it, this is a new trim level with upgraded power when it comes to the Tiguan. So with no further ado, let's see what this model year is all about. Let's see what this turbo is all about, and let's see how we spec'd out this Tiguan SEL. Now, as always, big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon here in Florida for letting me take a spin around this Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo. Now, we know that the holidays, well, they're here, and the economy, it's a little rough. So we want to support you guys for supporting us. When you use the coupon codes, either Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida, tell your sales specialist, tell your sales manager, they will give you $500 off just by using those two coupon codes, one or the other, because we know that you guys watch the videos and support the channel, and we want to support you guys back. Now, when we talk about the Tiguan for 2026, we need to talk about this new trim level and its upgraded performance underneath the hood. Because with this whole setup, we have a 2-liter turbocharged Miller Cycle 16-valve inline 4 like normal, right? And don't let the name turbo fool you, because all Tiguans are turbo. But this one is a little different from the rest. 268 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. Now, with this setup, you have an 8-speed automatic transmission with 4-motion all-wheel drive. Now, how does that relate when it comes to other things, when it comes to like top speed and 0 to 60? Well, the 0 to 60 is around 6.9 seconds as tested. The old Tiguans, well, I want to say old Tiguans, the other Tiguan models, shall I say, well, they're around 8.5 seconds 0 to 60. And the top speed, well, this SEL R-Line Turbo is around 155 miles per hour, to where the standard R-Lines or any other Tiguans will be around 127 miles per hour. So you can see the difference when it comes to these upgrades. Now, when you mention dimensions for the Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo, you're looking at an overall wheelbase of around 109.9 inches. We have a length at 184.4 inches, a width at 73 inches, and a height at 66.5 inches, with a overall curb weight of around 4,017 pounds. Now, Opal White Pearl paint when it comes to this SEL R-Line Turbo, and it looks brilliant in this Florida sun, but you'd be hard pressed to tell any differences between any other SEL model line and this one here, because the front fascia is basically the same, but since it's an SEL, you get all of the goodies. Now, we have a helicopter there, kind of loud, so sorry about that. But you get all of the goodies when it comes to technology, the front fascia, aggression, everything like that. I mean, you have the illuminated VW logo up front. You have the LED light bar here, and we'll have all this illuminated for you guys shortly. The R-Line badging, of course, because of what we're working with here today. And then you have the gloss black grille right up front, functional, because you have that diamond pattern with the functional grille right up top. Our camera system right there as well. Fox when it comes to this centerpiece, and then on the lower half, it is functional again. Now, you will get the Opal White Pearl separator here when it comes to the front part of the grille. We have plastic cladding on this lower half of the grille, functional with the vertical bars and integrated sensors. And then we get the aluminum trim for the front lip there. Now, you guys will also see, once we come to the side here, we get our inlays in this claw-like look, all right, with a functional feed-through, but also in gloss black. And then, of course, we do have the beautiful headlamps, IQ lighting, high beams, low beams, switchback turn indicators when it comes to the lighting units. We'll see those in just a moment with those DRLs and everything illuminated. But all of this looks brilliant, all right? They didn't need to change much when it came to the turbo. It was all about the engine. They kept the front fascia looking smooth, looking sleek, but giving that sporty aggression there as well. And when it comes to the side profile of the SEL line Turbo, you'd be hard pressed to find any differences, right? It's still that SEL setup when it comes to this premium trim. You guys will see 20-inch wheels, bicolor finish, all right, with that satin aluminum finish and gloss black, VW logo front and center, Pirelli Scorpion Zero all-season tires there to wrap up that Italian rubber, and then gloss black when it comes to the not window moldings, the wheel well moldings with the integrated sensor, the reflector there as well. You guys will see the side skirts are also done in Opal White Pearl. We have the R badging there, letting you guys know what we're working with here. The mirror caps done in Opal White Pearl with the turn indicator there as well. And then we also have the door handles in Opal White Pearl. Black when it comes to the lower half of the window moldings with the gloss black B-pillar. We have that nice chrome finish up top when it comes to the trim going around the top of the window moldings, right into the gloss black side blades that feeds right into the spoiler done in Opal White Pearl with the gloss black shark fin antenna. The roof rails done in that satin aluminum finish. And then we do also have the panoramic roof up top there as well, done in glass. With this whole setup, what are you guys thinking about the side profile of this SELR line Turbo? Now, the rear profile looks just as amazing when it comes to this overall setup. I mean, it is perfect. We're talking about the integrated third brake light right into that Opal White Pearl spoiler. We're talking about the LED light bar with the black housing, IQ lighting with the red reflector up top. You also have the clear lights here for your reverse lamps. You have your turn signals around here. You have your stacked and staggered light here as well. It is brilliant, and it wraps around the side, as you guys will see. We do also have 4Motion all-wheel drive. We have that badge there as well. We do also have our Tiguan script there underneath the VW logo that illuminates. We'll see that in just a moment. And then for the SEL Turbo, yes, we have a new trim, so we have a new badge. So you have that turbo badge. That will let you guys know that we're working with the turbo trim. That's really the only indicator when it comes to the exterior. Now you guys will see the gloss black insert with the Fox diamond pattern on the grille, all right, with the integrated sensors, and we do also have the vertical reflectors there as well. Opal White Pearl comes back, all right, to give us some break in depth, and then you guys will see plastic cladding with this, mini shark fin look on the rear diffuser. Putting it all together, what do you guys think when it comes to looks of this SELR line Turbo? Now, when we talk about the cargo for the Tiguan, well, we can get around 34 cubic feet of space when it comes to this SELR line Turbo. And as you guys can see, we have a 40-60 rear folding split when it comes to our seats. You know what that means? We fold those down, we're all the way up to 70 cubic feet of space. Once we fold down the seats, we have the privacy shade we can easily remove, all right, with these strings on both sides. You guys will also see we do have a cubby hole over here with an LED light. We have our seat retractions here. We will also see that we do have roadside assistance, first aid kit. That will be in our sticker breakdown as options. Same with this cargo mat here to protect the carpet. We do also have an extra pocket right there as well. Another seat retraction to let down those seats. 12-volt plug in there and another extra storage pocket. Now, of course, we do have a false floor. All right, lift that up and you guys will see we do have a spare tire and the tools to get you back on the road as quickly and as safely as possible in this Tiguan with a one-touch close for the tailgate. What do you guys think about cargo in this 2026? When it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 25, 22, 29. I mean, 25 combined city and highway, 22 for the city, and 29 miles per gallon for the highway with regular fuel going inside of this SELR line Turbo. Now, as promised, let's check out the lighting when it comes to this SELR line Turbo with front and center having the VW logo illuminated, and then the LED light bar going all the way across, seamlessly flowing into the switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber. We have the IQ lighting when it comes to these headlights, high beams and low beams looking brilliant in that headlight housing. And then, of course, in the mirror cap there, you guys will see we have the amber turn indicator there too, done in amber, all right? And then in the rear, IQ lighting when it comes to the tail lamp bar, our turn indicators there, and then going all the way across to the illuminated VW logo. What do you guys think when it comes to illumination on this SELR line Turbo? So now here we are inside the 51 cubic feet of space of this SELR line Turbo, looking absolutely brilliant. We're talking about amber brown leather interior. First starting with the seats, perforation, honeycomb setup, all right, piping when it comes to that, stitching when it comes to that, massaging when it comes to that, heating and ventilation. I mean, it is all here in the seat and it looks as comfortable as it feels, especially with the massage function. I'll show you guys in just a moment. All right, then we talk about the door paneling here, the injection molded plastic with the faux stitching up top. All right, we also will see our black bezel here with our silver door handle, lock keys there, and then you guys will see we do have the amber brown door card coming all the way across with the stitching and piping there as well to match up with the seats. You will also see soft touch on the armrest with stitching. Our controls right here with our speaker grill behind the door pull and on the lower half with that trunk release there as well. Keep in mind, we do have the Harman Kardon speaker system here too. Now, we do have our cargo mats here, all right, monster mats, Tiguan branded, with the dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal done in aluminum with the rubber fixtures. And you also see our seat memory right here, but we have our massage function right there as well. Now let's close her up because we do have a flat bottom steering wheel that you guys know and love from Volkswagen, leather wrapped, perforation on each side. Behind it is a manual adjust telescopic steering wheel, so we can move it and adjust it how we like it. You will also see behind it, we do have power shifters mounted to the steering wheel, so you always know where they are. You also see we do have our nice setup when it comes to our stalks on this side, where we do have our wipers and our light controls there as well. And then on the right-hand side, well, this is our gear selector now, where we can go between drive, that drive S mode, and then you will see neutral with reverse, and then reverse will bring up the backup camera, of course. All right, and then you guys will see P for park. All right, so we have all of that there as well. Now, talking about the rest of the steering wheel, you guys will see the VW logo right there front center on the airbag. With the 3-spoke design, you will also see coming on this 3rd spoke, the R badging with gloss black, and then we have that dark trim when it comes to the overall surround. Now, on the left-hand side, we do have driver assistance controls there, so you always can do your cruise controls and everything, touch the button right there. Very accessible also as your volume controls for your radio there. On the right-hand side, you can change the station and tracks when it comes to your radio. You also have your hands-free voice controls, your heated steering wheel controls there, and you have view for your digital instrumentation here, where I can press view and change my different views. As you can see, we've got the navigation there full. We also have the speedo front and center. We have 2 tacks when it comes to each side there. We can also change what's on each side by, pressing left and right, up and down. So let's do operating temps here. All right, so you see our operating temp. We go on this side, go from audio to, let's go to compass, all right? Put compass in, and now you have that there as well. So all by pressing these buttons like view, all right, like left and right, okay, you can, kind of configure this exactly how you would like it, and it's pretty easy, right? Now, top is done in a flat setup on the dash, that injection molded plastic with the faux stitching up top, all right? The A-pillar here will have our Harman Kardon speaker, all right? And then you will see we do have a nice wood grain trim, and we also have an aluminum finish going all the way across the dash. We'll get to over there in just a moment. We also have the amber brown when it comes to underneath, all right, matching up with the door paneling with the piping and stitching there as well. We have our low beam light controls here when it comes to that, and our fog lamps. And then we have extra storage for our insurance and registration there. Now, coming over here, you will see the largest screen in a VW model. You will see the SEL trim levels will get a 15-inch infotainment touchscreen here, and it is absolutely stunning, this whole setup. Now, you also see we have the latest from Volkswagen when it comes to the overall software and graphical user interface in this latest update. It looks absolutely stunning. All right, we got this in 2015, and it's just been a hit since. You guys can see how responsive it is. You guys can see how many things you can do because there's so many screens here. However you want to set it up, you can. There's so much information you guys can have here. And then we also have on the lower half, fixed to the bottom here, our climate controls. All right, we have dual zone climate controls. You can see heated and ventilated seats there. All right, and it's on both sides. But we want to go to our full climate screen. We can just press climate there, and you guys will see that we do also have auto and smart. We have our fan speed, everything like that. It's all here on this climate screen. Now, speaking of fixed to the screen, we also have our climate controls here. We can change our temperatures here. All right, you also see we have our volume controls for our radio here as well. Now, with that said, you can also turn off the screen by pressing that button there, so that 15 inches is a little too large for you. Now, you guys will also see we do have our black paneling here, which has our illumination. You guys can kind of see some of the ambient lighting there done in green because of how we have our ambient lighting. We can change it in just a moment. I'll show you guys that. And then you also see the wood grain trim with the silver touches there as well, HVAC vent over there, and the amber brown going across the dash with the white piping and stitching. We do have our glove box here. All right, Benz style there. And then you will see HVAC vents with gloss black surrounds. We have our hazard buttons there as well. Now our central tunnel, which is new, all right, it's new for 2025 and 2026, of course. We have soft touches on the side with white stitching to give it a nice premium look. We also have gloss black when it comes to our trims. And we have our cup holders here with a good spot for your either key fob, like I had them there, or your phone there. We do have our premium key that you guys know from Volkswagen with the VW logo on the gloss black side. chrome on the outers with the physical key button right here, just in case the key fob battery dies, you can still get in the car. And then on the other side, remote start, panic, lock, trunk release, and unlock. Now, here's the fun stuff. We do have our start-stop button right here to turn on and off the car, and our electric parking brake, but we also have the digital and analog dial, right? Digital because, well, we have a screen here that's actually functional, but analog because if I turn it up and down, I can control things like the volume, right? But what if I wanted to control something else? Well, I can press it in, right? And now I get my drive mode selector between comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow. That's really cool, right? But that's not the only thing, because that was technically analog and physical, right? What makes it digital? Well, if I slide the screen there, now I have my ambient lighting here where I can change my moods and atmospheres between minimal, energetic, nature, joy, lounge, and that's going to change what you guys see, because now this is purple to match up with the purple on the instrument cluster to match up with the overall ambient lighting setup. So again, it's really cool how they have this whole thing set up. Now, the central tunnel will also give us wireless phone charging, USB-C plugins, armrest with the stitching there as well, and you also have extra space. And then up top, we have our digital rear view mirror, part of our option here with our home link and garage door openers right underneath. Up top, you have a one-touch slider there, which is going to close the sunshade or open the sunshade and open the glass or close the glass when it comes to that panoramic roof. So just one-touch slider, dome lights, SOS, everything is up top here as well with our visors, mirror, and lights on both the driver and passenger side. This is brilliant in this SEL R-Line Turbo. There's nothing more you can ask for when it comes to this whole setup. I think this interior is perfect. What do you guys think? Now, being a rear passenger, you only lose 1 cubic feet of space, as we have 50 cubic feet of space for your rear passengers. It's really nice, right? You have the same materials done in amber brown when it comes to the leather. All right, perforation, honeycomb with the white piping, white stitching, and the black inserts there as well. Looking brilliant. We have the cargo mats here, the monster mats to help protect the carpet. And as you guys can see, I wasn't lying about that knee wiggle room, all right? It's there. You also have storage on the backrest of both the driver and passenger side with your LCD screen for your HVAC controls, the HVAC vents right up top with the heated seat controls and USB-C plugins there as well in the middle. And then of course we do have an armrest here. Armrest will have our cup holders integrated in. We have natural light coming from that panoramic roof. And then we have also our dome lights and LEDs. And then let's talk about the door paneling here. Soft touch, the injection molded plastic. We have the black bezel there as well with the silver door handle. We have the amber brown door cards here, all right, with the soft touch and also the Harman Kardon speaker integrated in with the nice Titan black when it comes to the armrest. And you guys will see the stitching there as well. Cup holder, and you also have your speaker grill there. This is a good spot inside of the back of this SEL R-Line Turbo. Now let's break down the sticker of the 2026 Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo, done in Opal White Pearl paint with amber brown interior and an 8-speed automatic 4-motion all-wheel drive. We start live at $43,085. After our additional options and $1,475 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $46,132. Now, how do we get there when it comes to the price? Well, when we talk about the options there, you have the Opal White Pearl exterior paint is $455. Now, our amber brown leather interior, that is free of charge. Our auto-dimming rearview mirror with home link, that is $405. We have the VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance contract, $305. Our monster mats, set up 4 with the heavy-duty trunk liner, $296. And our first aid and roadside assistance kit, $111. Those are your additional options. Everything else you saw here today comes standard when it comes to performance, exterior, interior, technology and convenience, and safety and driver assistance. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you need to do to see everything that comes standard on this SEL R-Line Turbo. Even check the link in the description for Volkswagen brand's full website link. Now make sure you guys also check that out because we do have the warranty at 4 years, 50,000 miles. What do you guys think when it comes to the 2026 Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo? So at $46,132, what are we feeling about this spec for the SEL R-Line Turbo for this 2026 Tiguan? Drop those comments down below. Do you guys love the upgraded power, and do you guys love how we option this one out? I want to know. Now with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, of course, give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below. Volkswagen brand's website link is there. Their phone number is there. Check out their inventory. Give them a call. Use the coupon codes, either Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, and get $500 off your next VW branded vehicle. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.